Hello my darlings and welcome to another Bedroom Guru with me, Nicky Allen, and I'm going to give you a little shake up today. Yes I am. I'm going to give you a little treat, and this treat comes in the shape of tarot cards and energy oracle cards. So I'm going to be working with these oracle cards, and I'm going to be working with the Rider Waite cards, but I haven't got a case anymore. It's knackered. It's so old, it's ridiculous. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a choice of 3 crystals. Pick the crystal that you're attracted to. So first of all, we're looking at number 1. You'll know straight away as soon as you see it. I'm telling you that now, okay? You'll know it. Okay, this is number 2. Get it away from the ring light. Okay, and then we have one of my favorites. That's number 3. Which one do you feel attracted to? Which one do you feel attracted to? Right, so what I'm going to do is start with number 1s. Number 1s, if you chose this crystal, this is an amethyst. Okay, and this is all about spirituality we're going to do today. It's got various common properties such as healing and dealing with grief and all sorts of things, and it's also good for focusing on your third eye. So this is going to be a spiritual reading. If you think I'm not spiritual, not everything's going to correlate with you. Just take what resonates, okay? But even if you're not spiritual, there may be things in here that are going to sow seeds to make your life easier. Okay, so let's have a look at number 1, which is Amethyst. I'm just going to get one significant card up for you in the oracle cards, and we will follow them up with our tarot. Okay, if you've got the rest and rejuvenation card. If you've been in a situation where you feel burnt out or you feel like you're doing too much for everybody else, this is your time to stop and contemplate actually what's going on in your life. It's evaluation time. It's time for you to kind of look and think, am I in the right space? Is there anything I need to get rid of? Is there anything I need to achieve? Is there anything I need to keep hold of? It's all about a big cleansing situation for you. You need rest. You need to get away from things, okay? This is also encouragement for you to start meditation, which is great because I have loads of guided meditations both on here and at my website. And so if you want to try and get into that, all you've got to do is plug it in your ears, press play, and let me do the rest, okay? Guided meditations are very valuable if you want to get into that higher vibration and that energy. Okay, so let's just see what other advice we've got for you with the tarot cards. You'll have to wait for me to shuffle them, I'm afraid, because I haven't got any editing stuff that will work on it. Oh dear. Right, okay. The reason why perhaps you need rest, okay, is that we're looking at the 5 of Swords. The reason why you may need some rest, there's been a lot of unrest around you, perhaps from people, situation, but it feels like it's just been super stressy for you, okay? We've had arguments, we've had standpoints, and, you know, it's all about chaos, the 5 of Swords. It's all about people having opposing views, and you may have stepped out of line a bit, because if you look at the bloke who thinks he's won the battle by smiling at the people walking away from him, he's actually got a broken sword. So perhaps he's said things that he's like, shouldn't have done that. If this is you, that's fine. We've all done it. I do it. I get totally, especially with menopause, I get totally red rage. You know, we've all got it in us when things are really, really poking at us. Do you know what I mean? And so perhaps this is a time for you to chill out, sit back, and start thinking about adopting a more chilled, spiritual, zen-like energy. You know, walking in nature, being by water, going by the sea. Thank you, darlings. Oh, shut the front door. I love it when this happens. I bloody love it. Jesus. This is the most spiritual card in the whole of the deck, including the Major and Minor Arcana. Right, you've got Major Arcana, the High Priestess. Right, okay, so I get really excited. I don't know if that's going to come out backwards to you, is it? Oh, anyway. The High Priestess, she is the absolute epitome of spiritual awareness. She stands behind this veil, which is the veil that leads to the spirit world and other dimensions. She holds the scrolls of the deeper knowledge of the spiritual realms and other dimensions. She basically is the absolute guru. She is sorted. She has got everything going on in her head, which is Zen-like. She's adopting a spiritual attitude towards everything. She's not allowing material and world-like things to like really piss her off. She's really, really chilled. She has spiritual knowledge beyond any measures. When this card comes up, it's encouraging you to take a more spiritual approach in your life. Perhaps even practice spiritual practices. Go to a spiritualist church, start your journey there. Or as I said, just start guided meditations or just take some nature walks. You're being called to get yourself raising your vibration. Perhaps you're stressed, depressed, down, and you just need a little something. And this is your little something. This is a calling to you to say, it's time for you to get on this bus of Zen-like energy and start looking at things from not aloofness, but from a higher point of view and thinking, do I need to get emotionally involved in that? Do I really need that in my life? Should I get rid of this? So it's all a big evaluation. Perhaps a list will be good for you to write out your pros and cons. But certainly with these cards and the High Priestess coming up as a major arcana, I'm telling you now, it's time for you to start thinking, I need to be a bit more spiritual. Okay, also with this card, and this comes under the water sign of Cancer. So this is, if you're that, so, or there's someone in your life that's relevant, that's created perhaps upheaval or is encouraging you to be spiritual, then this is definitely for you, okay? Remember, water is all about emotions, okay? All about emotions. So you just need some balance in your life before you lose your top or you burn out or you get so stressed that you go beyond being able to control your emotions or feelings, number one. So let's get you going. It's not hard to take some time out of your life, spend 5 minutes by the beach, in the park, in the woods, taking yourself off and just closing your mind down and allowing the divine intervention to come in for you. So that's your reading, number one. Number two, this is jet, okay? And this is a grounding stone. And I chose this because if you're attracted to this, you're obviously very much involved in money, security and home, material aspects of your life at the moment. So I'm going to give you a little guidance, a little reading on that to see what's happening there. Do you know, this idea came up. I was just driving back from dropping a load of my books and CDs. Thank you for your orders, by the way. God bless you all. You've given me a massive boost and a feeling of motivation that it was all worth it. And bit of a spoiler, in the back of the Rise and Fall, my current book, I actually nearly didn't send it out because I didn't think nobody would be interested in reading it. And my lovely friend Anne come through to me, who I used to train, wonderful medium, and she said, your mum's just been here, and she said, yes, people do want to read your book. She didn't even know. She hasn't, spoken to me on a personal level for a while. And so I sent it out, and look how magical it's been. It's going all around the world, and I just can't thank you enough for that, for giving me that boost to make me feel like I'm worthy of doing something for people. So thank you. And with your beautiful emails. Anyway, okay, so this is number two. You're contemplating what to do next. Now, the thinking woman can connect with someone that wants to perhaps take a course on or change their path and work on a different way of making money, okay? So you could be thinking about taking up a course, learning more about your trade, going to study something new or study something which is an extension of what you already know. I just hear also that spiritual may come into this, that you may be a spirit worker and you may think, I'm going to start learning crystals now as well as this, so I can implement that and help my patients, my customers, my clients. I just kind of had to put that in while I'm doing this. But this is all about taking on board, making change and learning something more, learning a trade, or perhaps going towards something that's going to make you more money or bring you more security. Okay, so if you are thinking of doing a course or, perfecting your skills, go for it, because this card always represents transformation through study and learning your trade or learning a new way. If there's something you think, oh my God, I'm really scared to do it, bloody do it. Life's too short in this incarnation. We all have certain plans and paths to take, and so just go for it. I know it's very, very hard, but I was forced into my change, and so now change to me doesn't scare me at all, no matter what it is. Material, loss, gain, doesn't mean anything, as long as I'm happy and I feel loved and all the people I love and care about feel the same. That's the most important thing. Okay, now we're talking about Aries. Oh my God, and this is just completely bringing this all up. and making it relevant, okay? The Emperor comes under Aries, which is a fire sign. So this is getting fire back in your soul to do something about your life. The Emperor is very disciplined. He's a leader. He takes hold of whatever he needs to get forward in life, okay? He doesn't take any BS. He doesn't take any nonsense. He's someone that says, right, this is me. This is a major arcana. So these hold the most important messages in any reading, okay? So this is talking about you getting disciplined, getting off your bum, basically, and going towards what you need to do to make your life better for either your family, for you, for security, for money, whatever it is. It's get training, get going, improve what you've already got. You know, sometimes it might be that you think, my God, my website needs updating, or I need to do this. Get it done. This is your time to get it done. We've had the year of balance where we're kind of worked out where we are. It's now a doing year, okay? And I just feel like I want to kick you up the bum, some of you number twos, because you've been procrastinating. It is time to start going towards your goals and desires and not doubting or having, you know, ego issues of self-doubt, lack of belief in oneself. You need to start going for it and believing in yourself, because if you sit back and think the world's against you, you ain't going to get very far at all, are you? And I'll be doing a reading next year and you'll be in exactly the same space. If you want change and movement, you have to make change and you need to move. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, you've had 2 pop out now. So what you're alluding to here, what you really want to accomplish is reaching for your whole desires. The King of Wands is someone that smashed it in every way. He's gone for his dream. He's created it from an idea. He's put it into practice, and then he started working it, and he's achieved all of his success to the extent where now he can actually show other people how it's done. He's totally zen, he's totally balanced, and he's achieved his dreams and desires. And he's now got a staff of life there that's showing that he's always open to new shoots and new ideas. But essentially, the King of Wands is saying, if you do this, I did ask actually in my mind, you know, what's going to happen if they go for this? You really are going to reach everything you've ever wanted to aspire to if you start this change or improve what's already there, okay? And this is the thing. Some of you might have been once bitten, twice shy. The reason being is because you've got the 5 of Cups coming up now. It's a water sign, okay? And if you look, this card, the 5 of Cups, is talking about regret. So what's happening is you may have had something foul in the past. You may have tried really hard and not got very far. But I'm telling you now, what you need to do, look at this man. He is looking at the 3 cups that have spilt over and have got nothing to offer him, okay? He's concentrating on that. What he needs to be doing is turning around and looking at the opportunities behind him, okay? And he's not doing that at the moment. So stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking where things went wrong in the past. Stop thinking about, well, I did that and it didn't work. Look at the future and what you're prepared to do to make your life better. Even it could even be moving home. Anything to do with security, money, or anything that's going to improve your happiness in your everyday living environment. Get on and do it. Let go of the past. Let go of whatever happened to make you feel so upset or felt so down on yourself. And look at the 2 cups of opportunity that are empty, ready to be filled with love, opportunity, and emotional stability for you. That's for you, number twos. Get going, my little darlings. Oh my God, I sounded like Dame Edna then, didn't I? You Australian people will be like, oh my God, did you just try and do an Aussie accent? You are just so wrong on every level. Okay, now we've got one of my favourites, and I don't know if you can see that very well. It is pink, but it looks a bit whitey, doesn't it? But this is rose quartz. So this is about love and relationships, okay? So let's have a look at your love and relationships and see how they're going at the moment. First of all, we'll pick our oracle card. Can you help me on love, please? Love and relationships. This doesn't necessarily have to be spousal relationships, partner relationships. It can be family, friends. I'll know where I'm going as soon as the cards start revealing themselves. How mystical and amazing. I don't ever know why they pick me. I don't know why you pick me. I really don't know. Born into the blood of psychics and mediums. Yes, she was. Divinely intervened during... I'm just going to shut up and get on with it. I'm just not even going to go there. Jesus Christ. I can't... Look. Man holding a heart. They're so amazing, aren't they? How does it work? How does it work? It is incredible. So at the moment, you're contemplating either a new relationship or looking at a relationship at the moment with someone to see if it's worth progressing or not. We will get clarified on here so I know which way I'm going to go. The man holding a heart is definitely about love life. So we're actually looking at relationships to do with love as opposed to children or families. This is definitely a love relationship that we need to look at. So I'm going to give you some advice on that. Some of you, as I say, may be thinking, do I need to improve it? Do I need to end it? Or I'm really looking for someone. So let's see how we go over the cards. How exciting. But you couldn't make it up, could you? Look, we're doing hearts, and the first card out is a man holding a heart, which is absolutely superb. Love it. Rose quartz also helps to negate any negative energies in your house. It filters negative processes, thought patterns into beautiful, uplifting energy. I always burn a rose quartz candle burner. Oh my God, sorry, I'm rattling the table. In my main space in the lounge, and it just brings so much lovely energy. Right, okay. For some of you, number threes, it looks like you want to cut this person out. It feels like you want a fresh start. You just really feel like you've got to the end of whatever's going on with this situation, and that you've just thought, I need to cut this out because it's not serving me. Whether you're male or female watching this, I feel like perhaps if you're asking, should I be in this relationship? The answer, if I was doing a private reading for you now, is I think you need to cut this as a loss and move on, because either you've grown tired in relationship, it's a one-sided relationship, you could even be mentally, I want to say abused, but I feel like some of you might be exposed to narcissists, or there might be a situation where you're hanging on in there and it doesn't really serve you any good, and you know it, but you're too scared to make the move. Okay, let's have a look and see how we go. Yeah, I will do that. Whoever just said that, it's Catherine. You know who Catherine is if you read my books. Shameful plug. Okay, number threes, please. What can you tell me about the swords? Tell me about the swords. Tell me about this change, please. You have to wait sometimes for the right card to come out. So I was using iMovie, but I haven't got enough memory on my card to bloody edit anymore. I need some if anybody knows of any really good editing stuff that isn't really expensive or is even free, can you let me know? Because I'm really not good on all this, and it's part of my job. To be honest, I don't even know how to do it. Ooh, hello. This is getting better. This is like a sitcom or a novella. I'm loving it, because we've got a third party going on here. Now, in other readings, this is the Pentacles card, so it connects with like number twos to do with money, business, and third parties getting on board. However, we're doing a love reading here, potentially because we've got this new start and this feeling I'm getting that I want to go with. Are you suspecting that they are seeing someone else, or are you seeing someone else? I told you, it's very juicy. Okay, so look at this. I'm gonna, oh my God, I can't wait to see what the next card is. But this is talking about third parties. On a more innocent approach, it could be that you are leaning on someone and getting their input and their support on a situation because you're really not happy. Or there's something a bit naughty going on. And if you're thinking, is my partner cheating, or is there a third party involved? Sometimes it can even be a mum. Do you like a mum-in-law that's just on your back and they just don't like you, and like, you know, they're interfering, and that's the third person. Or it could be a child, you know, perhaps a stepchild, or it's their child getting in the way, or an ex. So it doesn't always have to be this, but there's definitely a third party environment going on here that's not making you happy. Okay, now I know if you are perfectly happy and just thought, oh, I've picked number three, please don't worry, because this is not going to make sense to everybody. All right, so it doesn't mean your relationship is doomed, and I'm sure the cards will lay that out for you. They normally do even everything up, because otherwise you're going to be running up to your husband or wife going, you're cheating on me. They're not. The people that will listen to this will go, oh my God, she's talking about me. They're the ones that know that I'm right. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Jesus. Don't want you all starting going, Nicky, Alan said you're cheating. I'm leaving you. Goodness sake, don't do that. This is for the ones that absolutely know what I'm talking about, okay? Can you give me the advice for the Three of Pentacles, please? Oh, it's come out. Oh, yes. The thing is that you may be stuck in this relationship because you're looking upon it with rose-tinted glasses. Now, the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. It could be about childhood. So there could be, and this is to do with children as well. So it could be the children are the problem here. And as I just said, weirdly enough, that we were talking about perhaps there's stepchildren involved, or there's children involved that's creating a problem, you know, with perhaps a new partner or something like that, which needs to be dealt with. This is all about generosity as well and trying to ease everybody's emotions. So don't work too hard on trying to do that if they're not giving it back to you. That's what I want to say. But you are looking with rose-tinted glasses going, yeah, he's a bit of an a-hole, but he did do that for me the other day. He did buy me some chocolates. That's not good enough. Okay, so try not to look back with rose-tinted glasses. If you're not happy, write out a list of why you're not. Do the pros and cons of the relationship, because I'm feeling at the moment that you're kind of looking back with a bit of fluffiness, you know. Also, what I want to say here, and this is a positive for people that are single, possibly someone from your past is coming back into your life, or you're perhaps started connecting with someone online or even on a dating site that you've known from the past or from your childhood. There's that possibility coming up here for singles, which is nice. Which is nice. If it hasn't happened yet, hang on in there. Thank you very much. That one came out quickly. Telling you now. The Ace of Wands is a reaching your dreams, aspiring to what you want out of life and going for everything that you dream and desire. And basically, this is acknowledging and encouraging you that if you are not happy in your relationship, then you need to make a new start and start a life that you want for yourself, not for everybody else, okay? You've got to be big and brave, get your big girl and boy pants on and make a decision here, because nothing will change unless you change it. It's hard. It is hard, especially, you know, if say you've been married for like 20 years and you've got a house together and you've got kids together and you're not happy. It is hard. But you know what? When you make the change, your universe changes with you and provide everything you need. You've just got to have that leap of faith. So this is an encouragement to go for what you want in your life and not what everybody else expects. Okay? Can I just have a message for the singles, please? Thank you for that. For singles or in a relationship? No, singles. Yeah, I want singles quickly. For singles for rose quartz, please. Singles for rose quartz. Singles. What can you tell me? Thank you. Oh my God, that flew out. Okay, Virgo is in the room. You could either be hitching up with a Virgo or you are the Virgo, but the Virgo is someone, it's me. Yes, I'm an earth sign. Yes, I'm a lovely earth sign. This is asking for you to just step back a bit and just be a bit cautious on what you're doing there, singles. I don't know if you're online dating or perhaps you're jumping in because you don't want to be on your own, or you're lonely and you're not thinking about the negatives of a relationship if you just met someone. I've got it. But I want to say to you is, if there are any red flags at the beginning of a relationship, just step back, have a look at it. And if it's something that you think could be a problem, just have the courage to end that relationship now before it goes further down the line. Also, if you are single because you've had a bad relationship in the past, this is a card to just say there's no rush here. Just pull yourself back, do a few things for yourself, go out with your girlfriends, boyfriends, go out and have some fun, perhaps have a trip away, be kind to yourself and just take a little step back, just a bit of caution, and just allow yourself to be single for a little while. Just get used to you being back in your own skin, what you like doing as opposed to what you've been putting up with your partner in the past. But this is just a be patient because it's coming, but you need to just find yourself for a bit, okay? Ground yourself a bit. Can I just have one card for people that are in relationships and are happy, because they're just going to be running at their partners saying that they're having an affair, or joking. Have we got any messages, please, for people in a relationship? Thank you for tickling my head, whoever you are. That's lovely. I'm not doing spirit reading tonight, though, but I will do soon. I'll let you know when I'll be doing a Zoom evening of mediumship. Just need to get a bit stronger. Can we have one for people in a relationship, please? Just a little bit of advice for people in relationships and they're happy. That's a bleeding change, joking. Nope, don't want that one. Can you throw it out again if it's the right one, please? It didn't quite fly out. Oh, that one did. Blinking out. So we've got a lovely, lovely air sign of Libra. And what I love about Libra is that we have the Justice card, okay? So with the Justice card, this means that there's a nice, happy balance going on in your relationship at the moment. So if there's anything you're doing to tip the boat, if you like, or rock the boat, then try and pull yourself back and understand the situation around you. So this is for people that are happy in a relationship. You've really got lovely harmony going on there. I just feel like I don't want the boat being rocked. So if there's a situation that's happening that could rock that boat for your relationship, I would not do it because it's just not worth it. What I will say to end this beautiful connection here, for singles, for people in relationships who are not happy with, and people that are happy the relationship is that Justice card is whatever justice is taking place. It's Mia, and then there's Darren in the background going, whatever injustices have taken place in previous relationships, what's happening now, believe me when I say it's going to come to fruition and it's going to be in your favour. So perhaps you may be going through a divorce as well. And if you are, do you know what? Just keep your head down, keep your nose clean, go through whatever's going to happen, no matter how bad they're treating you. But I'm telling you now, karma always will come and bite them on the arse. And if you keep a good heart, you keep honest and true, you will just win the war. They may win battles with this stupid little stuff that they do. You know, these people that go through these acrimonious. Is that the bad one or good one? I can't believe remember. But basically, going for a bad divorce, just hang on in there. It doesn't matter what happens in court. It doesn't matter what happens during the process. You will win out spiritually, morally, materially in the end. Have the faith to know that. So my darlings, I really hope you've enjoyed these readings as much as I have. I really do love looking at my cards and giving you advice. Please let me know if this makes sense in the comments below. And remember, they're not all messages for everybody. It's a general reading, but generally when you pick a certain crystal number, whatever you pick, it makes sense. So until the next time, may the angels bless you, and thank you for your love and support. Please share, subscribe, like, do what you ever have to do to get this out to other people. But in the meantime, happy days, think good things, and good things will always come.